You right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? As you can see, I'm out my 8S, heading over to Rykas Cafe, meeting up with Phil 480. We're going to have a brew and a natter and some lunch and all that sort of shenaz. But yeah, it's finally nice to get out on a day where it's not absolutely tipping down, although I think it probably will be for my way home. There's specks of rain in the air, but nothing major at the moment. But I'm making the most of it, just because it's been horrendous recently. It really has.
Keep that bud. Drop aside. Down.
Oh, I counted my chickens. The rain is coming. The rain is coming. I'm guessing I'm heading into it. Shucks. Oh, well, it's what it is. It's what it is. I'm out now, so yeah, I'm going to get wet, whatever. But yeah, out on the 8S, and plans are afoot, and some plans have happened. Listen to this. Now, I don't know how well that comes out on the audio, but new pipe fitted, new pipe, Akrapovic full system. Oh yes, and it sounds great, especially on the blipper, on the auto blipper going up the box and stuff. It gives a little crackle, I'm running it with the baffle in at the moment, which at the moment I don't have a problem with. I might remove it. I might want to go obnoxious, but with all them noise cameras over by Lumis, I'm not sure if that's necessarily wise. But I haven't got any baffles in my Aprilia, and that's decatted as well. So yeah, I mean, it probably won't actually be too bad. Just got to go through them without being on max chat, don't you? Max chat. But yeah, a bit of a soggy day, but it's all good. Looking forward to seeing Phil. I haven't seen him for a few weeks. Last time I caught up with him was down at the Mr. Fishes thing. Sploosh. And yeah, there's a few people there and stuff, so I only chatted with him for a brief bit down there, so it'll be nice to have a catch up. Yeah, what else has been new with the bike? I've changed my quad lock setup. I'm hoping that works better for me. And I've also tried fitting some heated grips. Right, let's look down once we get around the corner here, and I'll show you the issues. Yeah, this one, that's not the one I broke. If you've been following my Instagrams and stuff like that, that's not the one I broke. That's the one the dealership broke, that I took the bike to fit them after I broke them. Yeah, they had the same issue. These are the Oxford Hot Grips Pro, which have got a controller on there, and they're a lot tighter on the bar than the other ones. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not going to buy them again, because the amount of crap that I've gone through. These were supposed to be a cheaper option. They're 200 quid recommended retail price. I paid 150 quid for them, but then because I broke a pair, I then had to go and buy another pair, which is another 150 quid, so now they're 300 quid, which would have been £400 had I paid full price. And yeah, just the stock grips for the Suzuki from the factory are only 350 quid. I may as well have just got them fitted. Yeah, so I'm not impressed. I'm glad that the dealership that I took it to broke them in the same way I did, because it means that I'm not as much of an idiot as I thought I was. But it also means that they're a bad design if they break that easily, when the professionals can't even get them on easy peasy. And this side, yeah, they need to redo that as well. They told me this is what would happen with it. They scraped all the crap off the throttle tube, which you have to do to get the grip on. That's no problem. But he did mention that you've got this little bit here, this lip here, which causes a massive gap with these grips. So I've asked them, when they fit the replacement on that side, to fit the spare I've got on this side, because I only broke that side myself, so I've got a spare of these. Take this off, put my spare one on, but grind all that off so that we can push it more flush with the switch gear and stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. But in the meantime, these have just been snipped off. They're a dead grip. These aren't connected up to anything, because they connect to that, and that connects to the battery and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're with what we've got. So I'm glad I've got winter gloves, because chilly fingers. I have to say, I'm liking the grip coming from the rear wheel on this. I've got the Michelin Pilot Road 6 on the back. Yeah, lots of wet weather grip, so that's kind of nice this time of year. I don't like the profile on it though. It's not as steep as the standard tyres were, so the bike's a little bit weird to steer at the moment, because the front's all pointy and the rear's a bit round. Yeah, so when I eventually get a new front, a matching one might help, but I think it will slow the bike down a bit, so I might end up going for a less rain orientated tyre and a bit more sporty, just because it is quite a sporty little bike. You might only have 80 horsepower, but it's still a lot of fun. Yeah, it's still a lot of fun, and with the new exhaust, it's giving it a few more horsepowers and a few more torques and a little bit of lightweight saving and all that sort of stuff. I might fit a lithium battery to it, because I know they're a good little weight saving too. Yeah, I want to get it a little bit lighter, because although it feels very nimble, it's actually heavier than the GSX 750 that I had previously, and that had 150 brake horsepower versus this is 80. Yeah, I quite like to give it a little bit of a diet, you know, give it a little bit of a diet. I'm now all fully run in, so can give it a bit more revs, but the traction control on this stops the front wheel lifting very well. That would have come up then had the traction control been turned off, but I'm not turning it off this time of year. It makes no sense. There's slimy wet leaves everywhere, and I know we coped absolutely fine without traction control in the good old days, but yeah, I've got it now, so I may as well use it, I may as well use it. I have to say, I really enjoyed going to EICMA. I think people could kind of tell from my previous video on that. Yeah, it was a really good show, really fantastic to see all the new bikes, and oh my word, I am in so much lust for the new Yamaha XSR with the GP paint job and stuff like that. XSR 900, I think it is. Yeah, crackingly stunning motorcycle. Oh, that noise. Yeah, it's a gorgeous motorcycle, and to be honest, had I known about it before buying this, I would have held off and I would have got that 100%. Yeah, providing the riding position was more suitable than the Gixxer was, because yeah, that's a stunning bike. Oh gosh, horrible van time. Let's get rid of you, shall we? It's definitely livened it up, having the can on it. Definitely livened it up. It's a lot of fun going through the revs. I've also had a little bit of a spending spree last night. Had a few beers, and I was looking at the back end of this bike in the photos I recently took. I don't like the back end of it, and I also don't like the fact that whenever it is inclement weather or there's crap on the road, it all just gets flung up at us, even with the stupid sticky outy tailpiece on the bike. So I've got some stuff ordered, which I'm hoping would alleviate that a little bit and tidy up the back end. People might not like it, people might like it, I don't know. It's to be seen. It's going to take a little while for it all to turn up, and then for me to have time to fit it all. But yes, I'm looking forward to at least giving that a go, trying to tidy the back up, and also stop me getting covered in crap. I ride all year round, so I need a bike that can do that without ruining all my kit and making me soggy. Well, I'm glad I left the house when I did. 25 past. I'm meeting Phil at 30 minutes past. I've got 5 minutes to get to Box Hill. Should just about be able to do it. I actually thought it would take less time than it did to get there. Yeah, traction control really stops that front wheel lifting on this bike. I know I'm in I'm only on level 1 traction control. I'm in throttle control B, which is a bit smoother, great for just gentle road riding. In the summer I'll probably have it in A. Yeah, the traction control, even level 1, stops the front wheel lifting almost completely. So yeah, not that I would ever do that, Ossifer, no way. You know, I'm a good boy, me, I'm a very good boy. Anyway, as is usual, when I get a new exhaust pipe, I will be doing a ride-by video, so you can hear it from what it sounds like at the side of the road. I do that with the baffle in and the baffle out, whether I decide to keep the baffle in or not myself, just to give you a little bit of a sound check. Yeah, that's coming up at some point once we get a nice day to stick all my camera equipment out of the side of the road. I've not been paying attention, haven't seen whether Phil is here or not. Is that Perry? That's a Perry. Yeah, he said he wasn't coming out. Hello.
Hello.
You said you weren't coming out.
I decided that I'd go out. I didn't want to do the fork seals.
I don't blame you, it's grotty day.
I couldn't work it out. They're really weird how they come apart.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
It looks good in that photo though.
Like they come out that way, so the fork just drops out.
Okay.
It's not, yeah.
That's fine, you'll work it out.
It's easier.
Do you like my heated grips?
Do they work?
No.
Fuck, what?
Exhaust pipe's nice.
Is it nice and loud, is it?
It's not as loud as I want it, but it's not too quiet.
The baffles, isn't it?
Yeah, I could probably take that one out and try it out. But yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh man. I would have just not bothered.
Right, well, it was good to see Phil 480 and Pezza as well. Pezza was a bit of a surprise because he said he was spannering his bike today. But yeah. Oh, put it in gear, mate. Good to have a little natter and have some food. Now it's time to go home. Yeah, Pez was on his little CT 110, so he's scooted off already. No doubt I'll go past him on the way. And as you can see, Phil was still in the car park sorting his kit out. But we're all kind of probably going slightly different ways back and things, so yeah. But anyway, awesome to see them. Hopefully go out on a trail ride with Phil soon. Pez, he might be able to join us. He might be able to join us on the little CT, but currently his BMW is about to be off the road. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get Phil and Pez out on a little trail ride. Pez got his little CT 110, which is a good little bike for that sort of stuff, and Phil's got his CRF 250. I'll get my Beta on the road again soon, and yeah, we'll either go out on that or I'll take the Aprilia. Not sure yet, not sure, but yeah, that'll be good to do. That'll be good to do. I've whacked this up into fun mode A, and it's a lot more responsive on that throttle. I like the fact that it's a definite noticeable change. It's not just a case of a different number on the screen and not really much else happens. Yeah, it's kind of cool. There's Pez up in front of me. I have caught up with him now. If we get a straight bit, I shall pass him. But yeah, nice little bike that. I do like that. I'm very fond of it. Just wish we could get the new version in the UK for reasonable money. It's just too expensive. Too expensive. Bye, Pez! Right, well, that's goodbye to Pez, it's goodbye to Phil, and it's goodbye from me. If you haven't done so already, please do click that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you come back for some more. If you like the video, give it a big old thumbs up, and if you didn't, you can always give it a little thumbs down. I don't mind at all. But please do drop in a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Anyhow, yes, you ride safe, take care, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bike rubber side down.